Alrighty, thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings. Today we're going to discuss how to take that placard off of a new GMC. This particular one is a Yukon, but it's probably going to be very similar to a Tahoe. So let me show you some of the parts and how they all come off. In the order of removal, the first thing I did was take off that top panel. You can see it's held in with all those metal clips right there. All right, of course we've got the floor already out of this vehicle, but that top panel comes off. That's the one that mounts right across here. So we'll take that one off. The next things that we removed were these side panels. They're held in with a clip right here. And they clip into, the top panel actually clips into them, kind of like that, okay? One of those on each side. The next thing we took off were these, which were a little bit difficult because they have these white fasteners. Sorry, trying to get a picture of them. That you kind of need to get up behind and actually squeeze to, there you go. See, there, perfect. See, so they have those kind of white fasteners, and that's running down the length here. And they are shaped like that. Again, sorry about the focus I'm trying here. Those go along the sides. Those need to come off. As well as the whole back panel. There's the floor. This is the whole back panel. It was held on with one 7mm screw. And the 7mm screw was actually right up in here. You can see there where it goes right there. Okay. And then this whole back panel popped off. The back panel came off pretty easy. All these clips came out really nice. So it wasn't too big. Make sure you unplug the one wire that's right here. And that's where that back panel will come off. Then inside of here, up and along here, you're going to find a couple of different things. You can see here where we already removed them. You're going to be removing on the edges 2 8mm bolts. You get to those after you remove these. And then all through there, you got a bunch of 7mm nuts. And you see I got 2 bolts on each side and a pile of nuts here. What do I got? Pile of nuts. 4, 5, 6, 7. What is this? 11, it looks like. So we'll pull that apart. All right. And what's a little bit fun about this particular one here, I'll show you, is when we flip it over, you can see it has 2 push pins right here. These 2 push pins kind of fight you, the yellow one and the white one. And you need to get a screwdriver from the back and kind of pop it out. Those are where the bolts are going to go. And then here's where all the nuts go, here and here and here. And then just various studs all across here. There's also another push pin here, as well as over here. So those kind of fight you a little bit when you're removing this. Inside, you'll find these 2 plugs. And then this grommet you remove by simply pushing in these tabs right here. This will allow you to remove this whole unit. And what we're going to do is we're going to be mounting some Thin-X lights right here. We're going to use a bracket right here. And we're going to put a small hole here for the wire. So that way the screw holes for the bracket and the small hole for the wire will be on the bottom edge of this and won't be visible if they remove the lights. And we'll take then that wire and we will run it through here, through the factory grommet, which will come out here. And we will be following this factory wiring here, right around through here. And we will take that through one of these 3 boots. I don't know, we'll pick whichever one has the most room. And then that'll bring the wire into the cabin of the truck. And that's how we're going to run our Thin-X lights, which will be mounted below the license plate on this particular Yukon. This is a 2022. So I hope this info helps you pop yours apart. If you haven't seen the auto flasher for the reverse, check it out.